Hello friends, welcome to BSP Solution. My name is Lokesh Gandhi. In our today's session, we will see how we scale the process work order in Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management manufacturing application. We can scale an unreleased process work order based on the input or an output item. During the scaling, the system recompute the page quantity, primary output item quantity, input item quantity, and the resource users details of the work order. After selecting the operation, input item or operations output item can be scaled based on the percentage, or we can mention the new quantity of the item. So based on the scaling percentage, the page quantity, input, output, and resources quantity are recalculated, right? So this is the small concept of manufacturing scaling a process work order, right? So let's move on to the application and we'll see how we scale the process work order in our application. So this is our application. Now click on this navigator and go to the supply chain execution. This one, click on this task and click on this work execution task, right? So first of all, we have to change our organization. So click on this change organization and display the error. So no issue. Let's again click on this navigator. Go to the work definition. Click on this change organization. $430 is our organization. This is the process manufacturing, right? 430. Again, click on this navigator. Under the supply chain execution, click on this work execution, right? So manufacturing organization 430, right? So let's click on this task. Click on manage work order. And we are going to create new work order. It's standard work order. So in the create icon, click on this drop down and click on this create standard work order. Right. So the work method is process manufacturing, right? And the creation basis is already defaulted process name, right? And we have to select the process name over here. So click on this search icon and we have to search the process name is right. Choose from the concentrate line 1. This is a bulk fitness drink with the page quantity 1000 gallon, right? So this is our process name and this is our page quantity, right? And you can see this, the start date is nothing but our current date, the default date, and we can update it, right? So this is our standard work order. Let's click on this 7 edit. The page quantity is 1000 gallon. Right. So in the general information, you can see the status is unreleased, start date, completion date, and the process name and the batch quantity is 1000 gallon, right? And the output description you can see is also a 1000 gallon, right? And you can also see the work definition information, all the details, the completion information. So these are all the general information of this standard work order, right? Let's click on this operations. So we have the 3 type of operation over here, and under the different operation, we have the items. You can see here we have the different items, right? So in the first operation, click on this items. Right. So first we have select our items, choose filter water and the choose concentrate, right? So these are our items in the first operation, right? And the required quantity you can see 100, 700 and 200 gallon over here, right? So in the first operation we have the items, and under the second operation you can see we are going to mix up all the items from the first operation, right? You can see, and we add the vitamin in the second operation, you can see over here. And under the third operation we are going to cool our uh, energy drink, right? So let's click on the items in our first operation, and you can see over here we have the option, the scale work order. So let's click on this scale work order, right? So on which basis we are going to scaling our work order? We have two option. One is percentage and another one is quantity, right? So when we select the quantity, we have to define our quantity, and when we select the percentage, we have to define the percentage in the percentage field, right? So let's select 50%. We are going to scaling our work order based on the percentage, and the percentage value is 50, right? 50%, right? And the scheduling method is forward schedule from the start date, right? So click OK, and the required quantity gets changed. You can see on the background, the work order scaling completed. Okay, you can see it changed by the 50%. So this is the use of the scale work order, right? Based on the percentage, based on the quantity, right? Okay, right? So click on again general information. You can see the batch quantity reduced by the 50%, and you can say the batch quantity scaled by the 50%, and the output is also the 50%, right? So click on the save and close. So this is how you can scale the work order in Oracle Fusion manufacturing application. So this is our work order. Let's click on the work order number, right? So status is unreleased, right? So as we know that we can scale an unreleased process work order, right? So you can see, click on the operations, click on the items, and we have the scale work order option enable, right? Let's cancel out, go to the general information. Let's change the status from unreleased to release. First of all, we have to save it. Click on the status, click on release, click on save. Now the status is release. You can see on the tree the status from unreleased to release. Click on the operations. So let's click on these items. Right, you can see over here the scale work order option is disabled over here, right? So you cannot scale released process work order, right? So let's cancel out and save and close. Right. So this is how you can scale the work order in Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management manufacturing application. So thanks for watching this video. Thank you so much.